is Yas, and this is my channel Yasmin's Made with Love, and this is episode number 10. You can also find me on the Instagram under the same name. Hello everyone. Welcome back to all of my returning viewers, and special welcome to all of my new subscribers. I'm feeling really rusty at this moment with recording. I don't know why. I recorded this video 16 times already, and I'm not quite sure if I remember what I've said, and anyway, I'm in a very bubbly mood today. I'm at home, the first day this week I'm at home, and I will be at home all day. We are halfway through the half term, which means my small biscuits are at home, and we're doing lots of exploring and visiting. Monday we were shopping all day. We were shopping in Westfield for new books for my daughter, and also shopped all the crafty goods, which I have got to show you. Yesterday we went to a British museum because they have got a really great program for the children over half term, so we spent there most morning and afternoon. It was really great fun. Today we're staying at home. Tomorrow I booked us a wicked a theatre ticket in a West End, so I really look forward to it. I really enjoy going to the theatre, and now when my children are a little bit older, I know that they will appreciate this as well. And then on Friday we go into Science Museum, and then Saturday National History Museum. Sunday is kind of open day, however I know we will be going somewhere as well. I booked all of these places in advance because obviously now there is a limited number of people coming into a particular time, so yeah, I was very clever to book these places, although they're free. I booked them in advance just to make sure that I will get a place, and we can also get in there at a particular time. Right, so that's what it's been happening the past few days this week, and that's what will be happening until the end of this week. The week before that I spent lots of time stitching at night and doing plenty of DIY throughout the day. I have got a whole list of projects I would like to finish this year. I'm aiming for before Easter. Some of them are very small jobs, some of them a little bit bigger, so probably this one will be happening over summer holidays. But yes, I am really happy. I have finished my my bed wall in my living room. I have done quite a few of painting and wallpapering. I have painted my furniture, my bookcases, rearranged the furnitures around. I am really happy now with my new stitchy corner, and now also with the area when all of my Fraktur bears will be displayed. I am working like a mad person to have as many Fraktur bears stitched as I can, so I can finally start mounting them on the wall. My husband is just turning eyes around because although he is a great help and he is fully capable of doing all of this DIY by himself, I don't include him in those projects. It's like I really enjoy doing DIYs by myself. That's something I probably learned and took after my mom, because I grew up without that. My dad died when I was a very little girl, so my mom obviously she never got married again, and she never had a second life partner, so she's been doing all of the DIY around the house all by herself. And growing up, I was always fascinating to watch her, jumping from ladder to a stool to a chair, to put another coat of paint, or doing all of the wallpapering, or laying under the sink to trying to unplug the pipes and stuff. So I was fascinating. She is absolutely incredible. So I think that's why I am one of those people who likes to do all the things myself. I'm not sure if my daughter is going to take after me, but I do enjoy doing all of those DIYs. So that's what I have been doing. Right, what else? the past 2 weeks and a few weeks before that, there were quite a few accounts who shouted me out, and on my last video I had a list and I wanted to say big thank you to them. However, I completely forgot, so I have got them in here. And the first person who shouted me out was Nicola from Bamboo Stitches. And I'm going to be 100% honest with you. When I've heard her mentioning my name, my heart skipped. Like, seriously, I get a sweat on my forehead, and I shouted like a crazy person. And then my husband was like, what is going on with you? And I said to him, you know, then the Flosstube celebrity has shouted me out, because obviously, you know, she is a person I have been watching for years, and I felt so fantastic. Then she acknowledged me, and you know, like, she actually knows about the existence of this channel. So thank you so much, Nicola. I appreciate your you shouting me out. And she called me a prolific stitcher, which it was like amazing. So thank you so much. Joanita from the Stitching Things. I know she says her name on every single video, and I have been watching her video regularly. However, I'm still saying her name really wrongly. She is a stitcher from Netherlands and absolutely amazing. Her taste in cross stitch is very similar to mine. I like to listen to her podcast and seeing her projects. If you haven't checked her out, then you should go. You won't be disappointed. Another Flosstube celebrity, Debbie from the Creatively Yours, she shouted me out on, not her last video, but I think one before last. It was a moment of like, I felt so privileged. So thank you so much. Thank you for watching and even commenting on my Flosstube. So thank you so much. A few other amazing big Flosstubers shouted me out is Darlene from Darlene Dion Designs. Darlene is she in her last video she called my channel, you know, like a regular Flosstuber, someone she comes to watch all the time. So I know that, you know, I might come across, you know, like a giggly child, but it means a lot to me when you know, other stitchers and other you know, makers, they truly enjoying my my channel, and they want to watch me. So thank you so much, Darlene. Also Widdy Flower Creations has shouted me out as well on her last Flosstube channel. She's a multi-crafter as well, and I think, if I'm not mistaken, she has been a magazine designer for quite some time as well. And Gracie from Gracie Robles Cross Therapy, really enjoy watching her videos. Very similar taste in a cross stitch. And a few days ago, if you watch my videos for quite some time, you know I have got my favorite designers, and my first favorite designer, someone who I have discovered in a world of cross stitch, is a Jenny van der Wiel, the owner of Homestitchness. She's a regular designer over there, and I think thanks to her design I became really hooked on the cross stitch, because she was the only designer I've worked on at the very beginning of my cross stitch career, and and I became kind of virtual friend with Jenny over the Instagram, and over the years we have been you know, I always admire her work, and we have been, you know, returning, you know, response to her comments, and she shared quite few of my finishes on her Instagram account. But actually, when I found out a few days ago that she watches my YouTube channel and she shouted me out, I was like, wow, this is like the dream come true. So thank you, Jenny. I am a biggest fan, and I will stitch your projects and your designs until the rest of my life. Thank you so much. Right, let me quickly look from my list, because I have a list today. So Nicola, Juanita, Darlene, Debbie, Witty Flowers Design, Jenny from House Stitchness, and Gracie. If you know anybody else who shouted me out and I have not mentioned them yet, please do let me know. Or if you founded my channel because someone else shouted me out, please do let me know in a comment as well. I would like to go and say big thank you to them. My shout out for this week is Maxine from Nightmare Before Stitch Nest. She killed her first video. I truly enjoyed. Amazing. She has done first video so far. I look forward to the second video. What I have seen so far, and also I follow her on Instagram. She likes all of the spooky Halloweeny designs. Great personality. The way she came across on her first video, absolutely brilliant. So I think you should go and give her a follow and give her a watch, because she's someone to follow and enjoy to watch. Right, and there's a little bit more talking because on my last video I had a giveaway, and this morning I have drew the winners, and I also commented under your comments. So please do respond to my comment and send me your physical address so I can post your giveaways tomorrow. 2 of the stitchers and the winners have already contacted me, so thank you so much. So as a quick recap, the person who won this chart, the flower, is the Driskan Daniela. Please send me your email, your address. Farm was Donna R. Oh no, Fall was Donna R. No, Fall was Darlene Dion Designs. I'm so happy, Darlene, then you have won one of my giveaway. And then Farm is Donna R. I will be including the pictures of the drone winners as well with the comments. So if I messed it up, it will be correct displayed on the screen. And with the needle, the winner is Sarah Ward, and Sarah is my Instagram friend. So when the YouTube random picker has shown her name, I was so happy, because I really like when my giveaways go to my subscribers, my followers, people who I'm constantly interacting in any ways. Thank you so much. Also on my last video I was offering to one of the UK's residents this bunch of the free gifts from the magazine, and that was based on the first come first serve base. Since there were 4 people up for this bundle, I have used a random YouTube picker, and the bundle goes to Rachel Barker. Thank you, Rachel, you have already contacted me, thank you so much. And this kit I have gave up on because of the Black Ada. The person who this project goes to is, oh god, Alison, congratulations, and I look forward to follow your progress on Instagram. I want to see how how you're doing with this project. I hope you don't mind my messy stitches, and yeah, congratulations to you all. Thank you so much. I have got some more giveaways for this week, for this episode, but I think I'm gonna leave this for the little bit later in the video. Also, throughout those past 2 weeks, I have received some Stitchy Loves, Stitchy Love and Stitchy Kindness, and thank you to Mary for offering and sending to me a bunch of Ada fabrics. When she contacted me and then she asked if I would like to have some of the Ada fabrics, since I am an Ada lover, I said yes, of course. But when she has sent me all of this bunch, which I've already, some of those Ada I already put in a good use, thank you so much, Mary. It means a lot to me. And also quite few people has bought me a coffee. some of them because they won my giveaways, and some of them because of the tutorial I have been posting between my last video and this video. So thank you so much. If any of you would like to have a virtual cappuccino with me, the link to my Buy Me a Coffee is in the description down below. Thank you so much. It means a lot to me. And I do very weird things with my hands, but yeah, but you should get used to it by now. Right, let's start off showing you some finishes, because I finished loads and loads of projects. So the first one I'm going to show you are the projects I have made small tutorials for. Right, and my tutorials are aimed for people who are either less confident with sewing or claim the fact that I am not good at finisher. I disagree. There's no such thing as not being a good finisher. The only reason you might not be as confident with finishing this project is because you don't practice enough. So I have recorded 2 small tutorials on how to add chenille yarn to your cross stitch project. I hope you found it helpful. Few people has left a comment and I found it following my tutorial very easy, so thank you so much. So the first project I finished and also recorded the video for, they are both free charts from again Street Stitchworks. So those are the 2 pillows. I've decided to stitch them in red. They are currently downstairs in my red pillows, like a wooden bowl, and I have got quite a few which I like to keep adding to it as well. I really love it, and I just finished this with a pink fabric. So those are my 2 finishes. Another 2 finishes which I recorded a small tutorial as well. This tutorial was a way to show you, both of the tutorials, they were a way to show you how to make a pillow. So one of them, like this one, the tutorial was to show you when you stitch the pillow all the way around with leaving an opening, and then whip stitching close. And this one was for stitching the pillow all the way around and then cutting the opening at the back and then just patch it with a felt. So that's my 2, and I showed you how to add embellishment, and I have chosen to decorate my pillows with the rose with the ribbon roses, which I got it from John Lewis in a pack of 20. And this one I have used a button to fill the gap, and those pillows come from the chart which you already know, because half of the work is stitching this, from this chart. And as a fun fact, yesterday I have won a Patchwork Rabbit giveaway because I participated in their what's it called? Wasn't Stitch Along. A competition. They had a hashtag. When you stitch any of those pillows, you use the hashtag, and then you were up for a prize. So I won it yesterday, and I am super happy because I don't win stuff very often. So yeah, so thank you Carla, and thank you Patchwork Rabbit for choosing me as a winner. Right, and few other finishes which are quite small. This is my tom turkey. I finished this on the scrap of 36 count linen, and I used a DMC 3777. That's my favorite. I still have got a bit to add, which are included with the chart. However, I'm not going to be using these beads from here because I have got a bag of beads from something else. So instead of opening this packaging, I'm going to use the one which are already open. And this will be a pillow going to my small to the ball with my small bird pillows. Okay, this one, let me put it, where am I gonna put it? Let's put it in here. Right, I have also stitched on the newest chart of Puntini, which again I broke the rule because I shopped for chart which I specifically forbidden myself from doing. So yeah, I bought a chart, and I bought this chart. Let me just flip it because there is the cover photo is on other side. I bought this chart. It's the trio, and I have stitched 2 of the pillows and 1 is still in the making. And this chart comes with the buttons, because if you see, oh, there is a button over here and button over here. So I have put the buttons I include with the chart. So I have finished this one, the basket. I've used my own colors. And then another one, Happy Easter. And I'm still working on the Let the Hand Begin. However, I will be done with this chart any day now. So I would like to offer this chart to one of you. Obviously you would need to get yourself a set of buttons if you would like to finish it as it is, or you could use something else instead. So if you would like to win this chart and you don't mind stitching this chart although it's been used, then please use the word Easter in somewhere in your comment. Okay. Right, and the bigger finish of all, it is a Frederick. Frederick, it's finished. He is gorgeous. I have messed up in quite a few places, especially on the base. Here, the straps, they are not in order as they are charted. However, if I didn't tell you, you wouldn't even notice. So this is my Frederick. I will be stitching the companion piece, which is Frederica. I have her kitted and ready to go. It will be stitched exactly on the same fabric, which is 36 counts fabric flare, the shades of autumn. It is gorgeous. I'm not framing him yet. I want the Frederica to be done, so then I can measure it properly and order frames for both finishes. And then again, if you would like to, Frederick, to be your if you would like to win Frederick, sorry, then I am offering this chart as a giveaway as well. Again, it is used chart because I've been stitching this and I only finished this last night. So if you don't mind use the used a chart and you would like to win Frederick, can you use the word Frederick somewhere in your comment? I'm happy to pass this on to you. Okay, so those were my finishes. Not too bad, not too bad. I have probably, if I wasn't doing so much DIY, then I would have a stitch more, because what am I like? I don't have anything else to do. I don't have full-time job anymore. So yeah, stitching is my full-time job now. Let me show you projects I have been working on this week. There's quite a few. Right, the first one is, sorry, can I just have a little sip of coffee? Right, the first one I've worked on, and again, I just finished the house. It is the So Long, which me and Charlie collaborated together, and there is a hashtag for it, celebrate with 4 seasons SAO. So if you would like to stitch with us, get yourself a kit from Nitka Moscow, and use the hashtag. There's quite a few of you who already is way ahead of me, so I need to up my game and start stitching on it. I only stitched on this on Friday. However, last week Friday I stitched only those 2 houses, and then I stitched on Frederick because he was my main focus project, excuse me, for this month. Right, so this is the first work in progress, and I'm using old code for flosses from the kit. Right, now the second project, yesterday I have been working on it, last night I've been working on it a little bit. The part 2 of the Mystery Sal Along, the latest stitch along by Barbara Anna came out, and my prediction was right. It is a cut. So yesterday I've been working on this a little bit, and I had added the chart called for Kreinik. However, I'm using DMC metallic, which is E677. I kinda thought, you know, since it's just a little amount of Kreinik over here, a little bit in this flower wreath and a little bit all around, I'm not going to be buying Kreinik, so I just use what I had, and I look forward to stitch this and finish. It's gorgeous. I haven't seen the mock-up photo on Barbara Anna account. Usually when she releases all the parts, then you can see the whole design. So if by the chance when I edit this video and the picture will appear on her website, then I will include. Otherwise, you just need to use the imagination or sign up for the stitch along to get chart for yourself to know the full image. It's brilliant. I love it. I love everything what Barbara Anna publishes and designs. Right, okay. This is, of course, the third chart of Let It Snow, Let the Hand Begin. So this is where I am. So as you can tell, I don't have much left. So this chart, it is for grab because it is an evening and it will be done. And I also, to complete this chart, once it's finished, I have purchased a set of pins which goes with this as well, so I can have my Easter pillows beautifully embellished. Okay, right, another project which I've started a few days ago, although my Frederick wasn't finished at the time. I started working on another Fraktur, and this time it is Katie Barrick design, the Pennsylvania Fraktur, and it is gorgeous. I had this in my stash for a long time. It is a PDF download from her Etsy shop. It's gorgeous, and it uses only 5 colors. Let me see, 2, 4, 6, 8 colors. And colors they called for are DMC or NPI silk. However, I am using my own DMCs from Stash, which are similar. And that's where I am. I have got 3 of the birds done. No, I mean one is done and 2 of them are coming along, and they are stitched on 40 count fabric flare antique white with 1 strand of floss. It's really lovely. I cannot wait for my Frakturs to be stitched and on my new wall. I have a wall with beds, but they are Quaker beds, or like kind of not realistic, but like a little bit different style beds. So this wall will be only Frakturs, and I have plenty of them. Right, and something I've started, I think Monday night. I was watching Netflix because I get hooked again on the X-File. I've watched this show when I was about 15, 16, and I remember my mom, she hated this show, so I needed to record the video, the show on the VCR tape, and then watch the day after, or when she wasn't around. She just could not stand this show. So it's back on Netflix, and I am currently on the season 3. Fascinating. I love it. So I have been stitching, and then on Monday, let me show you what it is. I feel like I'm all over the place, jumping from one thing to another. So on Monday, I have started this project. It began on February this year. The first part was released in a February's issue of Just Cross Stitch magazine, and it is a series of 6 birds which will be released every 2nd month. So the first bird was a cardinal. I'm going to put a picture, like a close-up picture. It was a cardinal, and they recommend to use a Sullivan USA threads, which I have never used before, and I'm not even sure if you can get them in the UK. So I am using DMCs from Stash, which are quite similar, because the magazine does not include the DMC conversion. So I'm guessing here, and I'm just kind of visually trying to match the colors the best I can. So the first cardinal had been, the idea behind this 6 parts is the niche of the bird is framed in a beautiful quilt block. And if you follow me for a long time, or even for a short time, then you know I love quilting. And if I can have, and I love stitching birds, so if I can combine those 2 themes together, I am the happiest person. So the first block, the cardinal, is this in this quilt block. So what I have done so far, I have done all outline of the quilt block, and then I'm just going to be filling it with the colors. So this is the first block from the February's issue. Now, although it's still February, Ridley is already published April issue. So I have finished the April bird, which is the blue jay, and the blue jay comes in this quilt block. So again, now I just realized that I need to do my crosses. Those crosses over here are not completed, just the one left. So yeah, I have done the outline for the quilt block, and then again I will be using my own colors, which the best represent the quilt, the original design. I really like these colors. I think it's absolutely fantastic. So the next block will be in June, and it will be robin, then August goldfinch, October bluebird, and a December chickadee. So by December I should have all 6 birds and 6 quilt blocks stitched. I'm not quite sure yet if I will be finishing them as a mini quilt wall hanger, or I will frame them individually and display them as a serial, as a whole set. Not sure. The colors I have chosen so far are those. I think they match pretty well the original. I'm still looking for some nice bright yellow and medium yellow. So if you've got any recommendation, please leave the comment. I like to get advice from other stitchers and other makers. Right, so this is what I have been working on, finishing and stitching. Again, quite a lot. I stitch a lot at night. My husband, most of the time, he works night shifts. He prefers this way. He's been working night shifts from past 20 years. So when he is not around, I stitch once my younger children are in bed, which is about 8:30, from 9 o'clock onwards until 2, lately 2:30, 3 o'clock, I do stitch. I can't sleep very much, so if I sleep 5 or 6 hours, it's plenty for me. So I stitch a lot at night, watching Netflix or watching Flosstube. That's why sometimes I am able to accomplish so much, because although I don't stitch a lot throughout the day, because, you know, I have got small children, I like to spend time with my husband, I cook, I clean, I do other things. I do make up this time at night because I stitch 6 or 7 hours straight. Right, shopping. Let's talk shopping, because I have been, as I mentioned, I broke the rule. I shop for charts because I just couldn't. When I stitched the tom, the message from Patchwork Rabbit came saying then the charts which I was asking to be notified when they are available are available. So of course I need to grab them. So I bought from the same series the Bluebird sampler, Ye Old Crow, and the Redbird sampler. And again, I will be using not the same but similar colors, and those charts, they will be all together in a one ball underneath, with all of my Frakturs will be mounted on the wall in the future. Right, also funny thing, my order from 123 Stitch, which I've placed either November or beginning of December last year, finally arrived. So I have got my stockings from the Shepherd's Bush, and I have got, I don't know where is it, oh, this one says Bertie, this is Parker. Obviously I will be changing names, but that's what it says on the original. Martha, Slater, and Reed. This one fun. This one actually has got a photograph stuck on the front. Right, if you don't know, I have got 4 children. 2 of them are adults, 2 of them are small. Sometimes in the lifetime, mine or theirs, these stockings will be stitched, will be done, and I will be able to give them the stockings. I don't know if it's going to happen this year, but at least I have got charts. Right, other place I shopped for charts, it is Patchwork Rabbit, because I need more Barbara Anna, and I have placed one more order with 123 Stitch for Barbara Anna design. This is the first designs which are not as popular or as widely available. They not come as a PDF versions, even on the Creative Poppy website. They come as a physical chart. So I have ordered quite few, so once they arrive, maybe 6 months from now, I will show you. But the ones which I was able to grab from Patchwork Rabbits are Forest Queen, At Pearl from the Sea, which is not complementary, which is the companion piece for the Flowers of the Sea, which I have already stitched and is hanging and is hung on the wall. Next one, Polly Kirby sampler. Oh, those are gorgeous. Sisters. Strawberry Harvest. I'm going to angle this a little bit. The Rampant Cats sampler. Mom and Me, and this one I already purchased the flosses for it. This chart calls for Veldoni threads, so I have them. This is going to be a stitch for me for Mother's Day. I will be stitching one for my mom as well, and I will be sending. The Mother's Day in Poland is in May, so I have got plenty of time. Frida and Diego. And then I have ordered a new world, which is a chart released in 5 parts. I've managed to grab 3 parts from Patchwork Rabbit. 2 of them, they were unavailable, so I have ordered them from 1 to 3 stitch. But by the time I finish stitching those 3 parts, you know, the other 2 parts should arrive, hopefully 6 months from now. That's my estimation. So this is this chart. So the first one is part 1, The Night of the Fears. Oh, such a glare. Second one is Plentiful Meadows. And then A Visit to Town. So Barbara Anna Obsessions is just growing. It's just growing. But I am pretty positive then this bunch plus the charts which are on the way from 1 to 3 stitch will close my collection of Barbara Anna. I'm pretty positive I have them all. If there is something I don't have, please let me know. I will be hunting for it. I think Barbara Anna is the only designers which charts I will never give away, I will never sell, I will never share, and I will never borrow. So yeah. Also, the block number 3 from the Jackrabbit arrived. This is my auto shipment from the Pixide Needleworks. And since we are talking shopping, if you live in the UK, pause this video and run to Works. I have found 2 of the, let me see when they were released, if there is a date on those books. But I did see quite frequently on the Flosstube, people were showing. This is from 2020. And this one is from 2021. And the books I'm talking about is Stitch Rovia's designs, the lettering and saying and phrases. It's gorgeous. And as you can say, original price was $16.99. I got it for £5 each. I don't know why. Works is a legit shop. They are not second-handed. They are brand new books. Why is the reason they're selling them so cheap? I don't know. It's not illegal. I bought them in a shop, and I just could not leave them. So if you live in the UK and you have Works nearby you, go and get the copy for yourself. There is a 20 project in each of the book. I will try to show you some of them. Fantastic. Once I was looking through the book, I had this idea in my head that now I would like to have a wall of Stitch Rovia's design with words, with sayings. How gorgeous. £5 each. So that was my found of the day. Right, what else I have been shopping in Works? Obviously, I have only started stitching my Easter. There will be more Easter project coming your way, and quite few of those finishes I would like to turn into a YouTube tutorials. It's just the idea for you to take inspiration from, or just to show you that actually finishing is not as difficult as you think maybe. Obviously, if you are very new, then instead of finishing your stitch project, practice on just scraps on fabric, and and glue them and finish and sew them on as you would do your original stitch piece. That's the only way for you to get better. You need to make mistakes. You need to finish them badly in order to know when to improve. There's quite lots of people commenting, like, I don't know how to do it, or nothing is easy if you don't practice. So my videos, I'm trying to be as clear as I can to show you step by step. I am not really doing voiceover because I do think then they are clear enough for you to understand what is the process. But if you would like me to use the voiceover, then please let me know. Right, so the things I bought for my future finishes are, this is the Easter egg picks. I'm not quite sure yet how am I going to use them, but definitely they are very beautiful, and they find a way somewhere in my project. I have glittered carrots. I have bought few of those wooden eggs, which either stand on its own. There would be probably finishes for my tea tray, because now I have good tea tray. And I bought a few of those little bird houses. And again, if I was to use them for my finish, then probably I would use the my tutorial for fabric covered wooden box, and then I would mount my project somewhere here at the back or somewhere over here. But definitely I would either paint it first or cover this with a fabric. But I will be using them in my future tutorial, so stay tuned. I bought this very simple, just a board, one was it 13 inches, 12 inches hoop, and they actually they only £2.50, but actually I use those hoops when I stitch. They keep the fabric very well stretched, and they don't get loose. So yeah, inexpensive and really good. And then I got for also two of those wooden boards as well. Okay. Another place I shopped, little Easter bunnies, because you can't go wrong with bunnies. Right, now my second favorite UK shop with craft art and all the other goods is a Flying Tiger Copenhagen, and I have bought quite a lot of cute stuff. Sorry. The first of all is this giant Easter egg. They are only £2 or £3. They come in various designs and various colors. I like this bright yellow. It would be looking beautiful on my tea tray. Oh gosh, I bought those felt sheep and this rabbit. How cute are those? And they are wool. They are wool felted. Yeah, they are felted wool. Gorgeous. And they were £5 each, so a little bit more than I would usually pay, but because they're so cute, I said okay, £5 I'll pay. Okay, I get some Easter wreath and few of the picture hangers, which again could be used for displaying very small cross stitch flats. We'll see. Tutorials are coming. Okay, Right, and I got myself those 2 chopping boards. Another Easter purchase is those polyfoil, what's it called? No, styrofoil eggs, and they will be used in my finishing as well. So I will be finishing my prairie schoolers eggs using those. So if you like to know how to do it, stay tuned. And also I haven't opened yet, but I bought, so I'm going to be very brutal with this packaging. I bought the slates from Patchwork Rabbit. They were, this is the large one. I bought 2 large ones. Again, they were on the list to get notified when they are available. And I bought them now because, you know, it's Easter, no one thinks of Christmas, so I snatched them. Once you get closer to Christmas, I will be buying Easter and Valentine, or, you know, other fun stuff, because then everyone thinks Christmas and no one thinks about other stuff. So yeah. And one more thing I bought, which is purely because it reminds me of my wonderful childhood, growing up in Poland, celebrating Easter as a Roman Catholic family. We very often before Easter, my mom would bake a lamb. What I mean by it, my mom has got a mold which is in a shape of a lamb, so she would make like a biscuit, not biscuit, like a sponge cake, and she would bake the lamb, and this would be a centerpiece of our Easter basket, because in Christianity the lamb represents the resurrection of Jesus Christ. So that would be the centerpiece of our basket, and then we would put lots of other things all around, like eggs and salt and a sausage and bread, because each of these items represent very different things. And then this basket, me and my sister, we would go to a church on Saturday to be sprinkled with holy water. Obviously, I'm not, I'm not religious this way. We are a Muslim family. However, I celebrate Easter as a wonderful tradition and wonderful memory of my childhood. So, long story short, as a child, we were decorating the basket with pisanka, which is egg cooked in a vegetable peels like onion, beetroot, to stain the shell, and then either with the wax or with a paint you would decorate lots of beautiful designs. You would paint lots of beautiful designs on it. So I obviously really love those. Those are wooden eggs, and they are hand painted, and they very much remind me of something me and my sister would do a few days before the Easter morning, before we had to go to church to take our basket. But I just thought it's going to be beautiful. I will be doing my Easter basket. Obviously I won't be baking my lamb, but I have got my lamb over here. So yeah, I think they're gorgeous. I bought them on eBay. I looked for like a woodmaker, or like, you know, a particular place to support the small businesses. However, I couldn't find anything which is relatively nearby. Obviously stuff like that in Poland is widely available, because especially the part of Poland where I'm from, there's a lot of beautiful woodmakers and crafters and, you know, the folk designers who offer this type of items for sale. Obviously I couldn't find any of them here in the UK, so I bought one on Amazon. I'm not quite sure where they're from, because there is no really manufacturer or place where they're from. They were fairly inexpensive. they're beautiful. So I look forward to use them in my Easter basket this year. Right, I think this is the end. I think this is the video when I have been talking so much and sharing with you other stuff, no, what am I saying? I think I need to finish. Yeah, I've been talking a lot and now I'm just losing my train of thoughts. I have also one more thing I would like to give away. It is the brand new chart which I bought twice. So I'm going to reach over to my my basket here. Or maybe I'm just going to post this video. I found it and then I'll show you. Right, I'm back. The chart I would like to offer as a giveaway is the drawn thread, the Little Bird sampler. I showed you this sampler on my last video. This will be my future start. I really would like to start this chart this spring. And as I was flipping through my stash, I found this chart again. So I have 2 copies. So I would like to give away one of the copy to you. So if you are interested in winning this chart, please can you use the word birds. And as a reminder, if you would like to stitch the chart which been used by me, please they use the word Easter Trio. It's Puntini latest release. And also if you would like to win a Frederick, can you use the word Frederick. And this is the end. Thank you so much for watching my Flosstube again. And if you have any comments, if you like this video, please don't forget to give a thumb up. If you are new and you enjoy my videos and you're another subscriber, I would love you to do so. Please find me on Instagram under Yasmin'sMadewithLove. Since I have been mentioning this, loads of people have reached out to me and I was able to you know, exchange the messages, have a little chat, make some new friendships, which is absolutely amazing. Thank you so much. And please don't forget to enter giveaway if you are interested. If you are previous winner from the last episode and you have been mentioned, please respond to my comment and send me your physical address so I can post your giveaways tomorrow. If you have got questions, if you have got feedback, please don't be shy. I look forward to read those comments from you. And I will see you all in 2 weeks time. So happy stitching everyone. Bye.